Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to that Podcast on YouTube. Now, this is issue 4 of Satan 6 from Topps Comics. Brian Boland, Frank Bruner, Jack Kirby, trading cards inside. Plus a special Teen Agents preview inside. This is the reason why I picked this issue. Because I think I've got every issue. I might be missing one. Guest starring Jason. Yes, it's... If I'm reading my solicitations right, this will be the first official comic book appearance of Jason Voorhies from Friday the 13th films. There's a Jason versus Leatherface miniseries and a Jason Goes to Hell miniseries. Jason Goes to Hell, of course, based on the movie, but it's based on like the shootings, the original script, not what they end up shooting. The Jason versus Leatherface is original. Both those have a little bit of value. I am fairly sure both of those came out after this. And this mine's not still sealed anymore. It's supposed to be in a bag with all this shit, but these ain't worth anything. That's cool as hell because it's the first as far as I look at. So let's look at this. We got Satan 6, which are like 6 dumbasses that are sitting on Earth and they're supposed to be like sending souls back to hell. The main artist, John Clearly, is very like cartoony. McFarlane's the only way I can describe him. He's like if McFarlane was inspired more by the humor strips and the comic strips instead of the adventure strips. Because look at this art. And I like it. And he also did like Booth and the Bruce Girl Cut. Let's get our credit, sorry. Tony Isabella's the writer. Okay, Tony Isabella's a decent little writer. John Cleary, penciler. He's alright. Armando Gill's the inker. I know the name. Luis Bunales is the letterer. Phil Zimmelman is the colors. And Jim Salicrup is the editor. He did most of the top stuff. And this came out in July of 93. So probably like May. It's the last issue. And pretty much, if you want to see Jason, here's about all he really does. He shows up, he whips out his machete, he chops up this motherfucker. The Satan 6 come after him. He fights him a little bit. He fights him some more. They blast him. And I think he just kind of like disappears. And then like this cabbie looking motherfucker shows up. It's just one of those fucked up comics. And as far as I remember, that's all Jason appears in. It's just like, what, 3 pages? And this book was $2.95 back in the day. Now, there really ain't any ads. It's on decent paper. You know, it came with trading cards. It was bagged. But Topps, well, it's Topps. Of course it's going to have trading cards. How many people out there even remember Topps had a comic company? And now I remember seeing just recently that they did, it was a Mike Mignola, Bram Stoker's Dracula, the Francis Ford Coppola movie, like adaptation comic. He did that, and it's getting reprinted. I think it was Mike Mignola. Pretty sure it was. It actually had some decent stuff. The Cadillacs and Dinosaurs was supposedly pretty good. This was decent. Most of the Kirby stuff was decent. It wasn't, like amazing. It definitely wasn't. Honestly, it wasn't worth the $3 an issue. I'm picking it up for like $1, $1.50, something like that. It's worth that. But I'm real cheap with comics. I said, no, it ain't horrible. It's just very, very cartoony, very McFarlane. Oh, I forgot. Wolf and Bird. The paranormal lawyers show up. I completely forgot they show up in this. What the hell was the name of their comic? Fuck. Wolf and Bird, Paranormal, Legal Team, or some shit like this. So Topps kind of crossover. Topps, the Kirby shit crossover with a lot of stuff. So this is Jason in that. The Secret City Saga, one of the solo titles, crossover with Savage Dragon, because it was in Chicago, so that made sense. Savage Dragon back then was Chicago based. I don't know about nowadays. And then we get the end. And then we get Command Decision, a Teen Agents prologue. Kurt Busiek is the writer. Neil Volks is the penciler. John Beta is the inker. Stark Ainsworth Grunswell's letters. Carl something is the colors. Dwight Zimmerman. It's okay. Very Kirby looking art. Teen Agents is like one of the ones I don't have any issues of. I gotta get some. I just never see them in the cheap bins. A new superhero team in the tradition of X-Men and Forever People. A new dimension in Topps Comics, ever expanding. Blah, blah, blah. Secret City Saga. Roy Thomas and Steve Ditko, covered by Steve Ditko and George Perez. Wow! Excuse me, Steve Ditko. Letters to Limbo. Oh, Silver Star, another one of the series I don't have. Anybody out there's got them and wants to get rid of them extremely cheap, let me know. Oh, the top trading card, the Max. They got the little Salicrup section. Jason Goes to Hell. Okay, this did come out before the Jason Goes to Hell, and I know it came out before Jason Voorhies. So this is the first appearance of Jason Voorhies in comics, as far as I know. So go grab these fuckers. It might go up. And for the price, I mean, what are you gonna pay? $3 maybe? Maybe even $5. You might find a dealer, okay, they want $5 for it. They know what it is. They want $5. It's worth it for the $5. Alright, hope y'all enjoyed that. You know what? Since it's Jack Kirby and Jason, what of the big slashers would work best written by Jack Kirby? That's what I'm curious about. Alright, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye bye.